T. Welcome to another weekly vlog. This one is not gonna be I don't really have a lot going on. Just getting ready for fall, and I'm doing Vlogtober like I told y'all, so I think I pretty much have things down of what I want to do. I have a few ideas. I still need to get some more. I wanted to go out here and see what my little stuff is looking like. It is still so hot. The sun is brutal. I planted some stuff, some more seeds, which I showed y'all, and it's heat. This heat is just crazy, and I was hoping that, you know, things would be okay. Man, it's hot. Oh, that's horrible lighting. I don't have a light. I'm just this natural light. Natural light. I still haven't cleaned my plant. Let's try this way. I still haven't cleaned my planter boxes out over in the back corner. I need to get this garden together. All of my flowers are still producing so nicely, and I don't want to rip them up, but I know it's time to rip them up. I still got tomatoes coming in. Spiders everywhere. When I get off work, I might go do some window shopping, or I might pick up a few things for the fall to complete my decorative pieces. But some of the pillow covers I like, the shams, if you will. Well, shams only go to bed, huh? Do shams only go to bed? Anyway, they were on Amazon because I need two for the back porch, and then I want green for the sofa. So I'll figure something out. And I gotta figure out what I want to eat for dinner, because I have food cooked, but I need to get this done too, because that looks crazy. Anyway, I forgot my train of thought. That email just threw me off. So I'll be back. Alright, I am at home, and I came to just see what kind of fall decor they have that I might like. As y'all know, I told you earlier I was looking at pillows and different things like this. So I'm gonna see what they have. Oh, they got really pretty pillows, but they're all patterned, and I don't really want another patterned pillow, just because I have the 3 patterns at home. But I'll just do a little bit of videos right now, just so you can see what At Home has. And they have their Christmas decorations. They're starting to put the Christmas decor out too. this pumpkin. I love the glass. Oh, look at this one. That is really pretty. That's actually not bad. I like this green one too. And Christmas. Gingerbread lane. You like gingerbread houses? Oh, how cute. This would be so cute for my hot cocoa station. I could get those too. $6.99. That's not bad. This would be so cute for my kitchen. They have that one, and then they have this one. And then they have all the gingerbreads that they've started putting gingerbreads on. Go get snowed in somewhere, you and me. I would rather be somewhere with you, without TV or phone. Is it wrong for me to want you for my own? This Christmas, let the others miss us. Let's go get snowed in. Let's go get snowed in. How wrong could that be? Being snowed in somewhere, you and me. Let's go get snowed in. Let's go get snowed in. How wrong could that be? Being snowed in somewhere. Well, hey y'all, happy Friday Eve. We made it almost through another work week. Woo-hoo! So excited because I'm ready to be off work for the week. My face is feeling rather plump. So listen, check this out. We haven't done a wine and cigar review in a long time. So we're gonna do one today. Oh, I gotta show y'all something that my daughter bought me too. She got me these wine cards. So let me go get the wine cards, get a glass of wine, and come back and let's do a wine review. It's a horrible shadow. It's kind of dark. But let's do, why is it looking like, my phone has been looking weird all day. Oh, because now it's brighter because the sun is more on my face when I turn that way. All right, so let me go get the wine cards, set up my little tripod, go sit down, because I'm not doing nothing today. Okay, so for those of you who are new, hey y'all, the blue tape, the oldies, you know, the not the old people, what they say, the mothers and fathers of the church, they used to the blue tape because we've been doing house renovations and we taking it step by step. So the blue tape is up because those doors were black. That is white primer. They're going to be painted solid white as soon as we get some paint. But let me go get a little TV tray, because I got a lot going on. I got a glass, I got a can, I got a bottle of water, I got the wine cards, and I got this little cigar. It's a Cohiba. I don't know how good this cigar about to be, because this is the first time I'm trying it, so I don't know anything about it. All I know is it says Cohiba, and I'm taking the band off just so I can get it closer to my face and see if I can read these little teeny baby letters with my glasses on. Child, what? Child, I don't know what that say. What that say? Somebody tell me. Screenshot it and enlarge it and send it to me. I need a feel. But anyway, that's a cigar. It don't really smell like nothing. So let's see what it's giving. But how y'all been? Hopefully y'all been good. It tastes like licorice. I don't know if I'm gonna like this, but it tastes like licorice. I don't like that already. And oh, that tastes horrible. I'm gonna go and put that out. I don't like that at all. Ooh, and it stinks. It smells weird. Anyway, I think I have tried this wine. This is Provisions, because you remember when I was into the trying canned wines. I want to say I have tried this one. Provisions Rosé Bubbles. I know I've tried a Provisions brand before, but even if I have, we're about to try it again. So 1 can equals 2 glasses of wine. This is Rosé Bubbles, 12% alcohol by volume. Oh, my mouth tastes horrible. That cigar was disgusting. All right, so crisp and fresh with notes of fresh berries and citrus. So you can see that. Why did I do that? Oh my gosh. Ugh. Nice, but oh, it's a really pretty color, almost like a rose gold. So let's see what this wine is like. Ugh. I'm actually nauseous from that cigar. You don't need to take a screenshot and send it to me, because I really don't care, because it's nasty. Okay, now this smells like strawberries. Yeah, strawberries, and I'm getting like a smooth, like almost like a vanilla, like smooth fragrance aroma. Let's taste it and see. And I'm sitting not too far from the air conditioning unit. It's not even hot, but the unit keeps cutting on. I guess it's warm in the house. It's set to 75. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Let me get into this wine. I told my friend that I was looking like Big Bertha the way I was sitting. It's dry. Citrus rind, like the rind of limes. That cigar messed my palate up. That cigar is terrible. But on the tip of my tongue, I'm getting the strawberries that you get that are red, but they're not ripe when you bite into it. That's what I'm tasting. Yeah, very. It's full of lime. Oh, it says citrus. Duh. It's full of lime and strawberry. Let me see if it says anything else on the can. Y'all remember I just did the Walla Walla wines? This is a Walla Walla wine. Oh, how cool. Yep, Provisions Wine Company, Walla Walla, Washington. Look at that. I'm so excited. Hey, Walla. Okay. Okay. I wonder why they didn't sample this one. They had some great wines, though, at that class. It's good. I like it. It is about 3.5 glasses, but I'd buy it again. Okay, now on to this Wine Lovers card deck. My daughter got me this. She just picked it up and was like, I got something for you. So she bought me this. I'm so excited. Thank you, Ladybug. I love you. So it's 50 cards, and it says for selecting, tasting, and pairing. So I'm just going to read the directions, and we're just going to pull one card. All right, it says how to use this deck. Wine is food. It can be an integral. It can be an integral part of a meal, enhancing flavors, aiding digestion, and acting as a social lubricant. That's an interesting way to describe it. Okay. While selecting a wine can be endlessly fascinating and as complicated as brain surgery, it needn't be any more difficult than picking a good porterhouse at the butcher's counter or choosing a ripe avocado from the grocer's bin. My goal with this deck is to offer advice from for readers with an interest in wine. Okay, and it says some more stuff, but I'm not going to read this whole card. I'll put it here so y'all can screenshot it. All right. Now, I'm actually chilly because my fingers look weird. Okay, so let's see what we have here. All right, so we have, oh my gosh, each card is different. All right, so this one, where to shop for wine. And in the back, it says in some states, I'm just going to read like a little bit. In some states, alcohol sales are made only through state-run stores. In others, supermarkets, drugstores, convenience stores can legally sell wine. Virginia, all of those places you can buy wine. You can buy from the drugstore, the supermarket, convenience stores, all of that. If you are shopping for the best price possible on a specific wine, look for a wine or liquor mega store. Costco sells more premium wine than any other mercantile operation on earth. And their buyers are always on the lookout for undiscovered wines at value prices. That is so cool. Costco had a wine advent. They normally have it every year, and I was going to get it last year, but I can't remember where I got the wine advent from. But I think I may get theirs this year just to try it. So that's one of the cards. This one says, should I buy wine from a winery? And it answers your questions. And let's see. Let me see if there's anything, let's see, that stands out. Larger wineries may not offer a bargain, but if you really love the wine, take comfort in the fact that all your money is going to the winery instead of being split among winery, wholesaler, and retailer. That's cool. How much should I spend for a good bottle? Let's do this one, okay? But some of them, just to give you an idea, what sizes do bottles come in? Should I ever buy wine in a box? Ooh, let's do that one. Do they have one for a canned wine? Let's see. Okay, there's a couple that I want to do today. Let's see. How is fine wine made? What determines the color of wine? Oh, let's do this one. Okay, we'll do this one since we're having a rosé. We're going to do this one also. What's the difference between rosé and blush wine? Let's see if there's anything else. But some of these cards, as I'm looking through them, they're things that I learned in the WSET level 1. Why are these numbered? Oh, it's the card numbers. Okay. Oh, I just realized that the cards are numbered so that you can keep them in order. If you see that one has a number 12 on it, so I can put them back in order. This one is number 4. This is number 18. So that way I can keep them in order. 1, 2. Okay, I like this. I'm glad I sat down to take time to look through it. What makes champagne bubbly? Okay. So while I'm doing this, drop down in the comments and tell me, give me a question about wine, and I will look for it in one of these cards and give you details on what this wine lovers education system or card deck gives, like how to open a wine bottle, how to open sparkling wine, how to preserve a wine bottle, does wine need to breathe. So that's what I'll do instead of going through all these cards, because let's see, today we're just going to do the what's the difference between rosé and blush, since I'm actually drinking a rosé wine. I'm going to put these other ones back and save them for another time. Oh, no, you know what? I'm going to do two of them. Girl, get yourself together. All right, we're going to do two. And we're doing two simply because, hold on one second. That is going to take a long time to download because I talked for 12 minutes just now. So that's going to take a minute. All right, so the reason I'm doing two is because a lot of people often ask, you know, what's the, where on the wine list at restaurants should I look for, like, I guess they call it the sweet spot, and that's the only way I can describe it, because that's like a good balance between price and wine variety. So this one says finding the sweet spot on a restaurant's wine list. I was about to reach for the can, y'all. I'm about to end up drinking 2 glasses of wine. It's because it's bubbles, and I have really gotten into bubbles. And for those of you who've been around since COVID, or COVID is still out there, who've been around since we were in the pandemic and I started doing wine reviews, I was still in class then. I was in school twice. I was in school for the WSET during the pandemic, and I was finishing up my degree during the pandemic. That was a lot. That had nothing to do with nothing. But anywho, I don't even know what I was about to say. Anyway, this card I think would be good because it may answer questions about how to purchase wines at a restaurant. So let's read it and see. Wine lists can be minefields filled with dangerous big ticket items aimed at low information expense account crowd. These wines are carefully allocated to protect profit margins, and the truth is there's often no correlation between price and quality. And I say that all the time. Just because a wine is expensive does not mean it's a good wine. Just because a wine is inexpensive does not mean it's a bad wine. So me and Big Bertha here are just here to let y'all know the price of wine cannot determine the flavor or the quality of the wine. Let's say it again. The price of the wine does not have to indicate how good the wine is, and yeah, it doesn't indicate the quality of the wine, how good it tastes and the quality of it. All right, so this says the main haven of expense account wines is the steakhouse, but they show up everywhere. In general, stay away from celebrated wineries and famous places. There are often wines such as a Kistler and Silver Oak that are so well known by the expense account set that their prices get pushed up beyond reason. And let me tell y'all, so I was at a restaurant, where were we? We were across the water. We were in Virginia Beach, and there was a restaurant. They had a Kendall Jackson on the menu. The glass of wine was $9.50. $9.50 for that one glass. You can typically get a bottle of Kendall Jackson wine for less than $12 for the whole bottle. So this speaks to that. The price of wine for a glass sometimes is ridiculous compared to the price of the whole bottle in the store. Do I buy wines in restaurants? Absolutely. Sometimes I don't look at, the price of it because I already know it's going to be completely inflated. Let's see. What else could I tell you? As for the price, pick a wine about a third of the way up the price list scale. Okay, at a restaurant, pick a wine about a third of the way up the price list scale. This is the price range where the wine buyer is picking wines not just for you. These are the wines they buy for themselves. That is key. I'm going to start doing that. All right. So the next card that I chose is What's the difference between rosé and blush wine? All right, this one I'll probably just read the whole thing because it's kind of short. Winemakers use one of two methods for making rosé. This is one of my test questions from WSET. For fine rosé wines, and I don't know why, but it irritates me when people say rose wines. There's a rose wine and there's also a rosé, but a lot of times people are calling rosé wine rose wine. Baby, if you don't put that accent grave over that E and call it rosé, please and thank you. Okay, let's get back to the card. Okay, now that I have come off of my soapbox, for fine rosé wines, the juice of red grapes is allowed to soak with the grape skins for a short time to extract a touch of the skin's color. The winemaker has to get this just right. The skins add not only color, but also body and complex flavors. Part of the winemaker's art is deciding when the color, body, and flavor have hit the perfect combination. I say they did a good job with that one because that's a really pretty color. Part of the winemaker's art, I already read that. Cheaper rosés, sometimes called blush wines, are made by adding red wine or unfermented red juice into the white wine. Okay, so blush wines, this is how blush wines are made. And they did say blush wines are cheaper than blush is a rosé, but it's just a cheaper version of a rosé. Cheaper rosés, sometimes called blush wines, are made by adding red wine or unfermented red juice into the white wine. This generally results in less complexity of flavor and sometimes a slight sweetness of the wine. White Zinfandel is an example of blush wine. And let me tell y'all about White Zinfandel. When I first started drinking wine, you couldn't tell me nothing. I would go to the restaurant and I would ask the people for a Zinfandel. You know why? Because I thought it sounded fancy. I thought it sounded fancy. And so that's why I would order Zinfandels. But I love this card deck. I can't wait to start going through it. So I am super excited and super appreciative of my daughter for getting me this wine card deck, this wine lovers card deck. And it's 50 different cards. So we just did 2 of the 50. I read a little bit off a couple of other ones, but we didn't read. So we can always go back. Is that my hair sticking up? It is. But I got the taste of that nasty cigar out of my mouth. Thank you, Provisions, Everyday Fine Wines, Rosé Bubbles, for doing that. Okay. Again, it's just Thursday. I'm chilling. I don't have much to do. I don't have anything that's pressing today. So I'm just going to sit out here, enjoy this nice, almost fall-like breeze on the back porch, and I might do a little bit of I don't have any editing to do per se, but what I do need to do is get my what do I need to do? I need to get my intro ready for Vlogtober. I definitely need to go ahead and get that done. And yeah, I need to get that done because I'm still learning Canva. So I want to go ahead and start working in Canva to get that Vlogtober video intro done. So I'm going to sit out here. I'm probably going to turn the TV on and look at some Vlogtober videos to get some ideas, because there have been some amazing content creators out there with Vlogtober videos, and that's what made me want to do it. Not only to hopefully grow my channel, but because it's such a creative thing to do, and it just lets people in on a little bit of your life every day to see, what did she do today, or what do they do on a day, any given day. Like, one lady, she did spend the day with me, and it was literally her cooking, making her bed. She didn't do anything fall-ish. It was just a day in her life, and here comes a jet. So I'm gonna let y'all hear this for a moment, then I'm gonna come back. Okay, so now that the jet is almost gone, like I said, it was just her making her bed, cooking her dinner, fixing her breakfast, sitting down and working, and then she got off and it was her, like I said, just cooking her dinner. Then she sat down and she pulled out a book. She was reading a little book. Then she turned on her shower, and then the next thing you saw was her going to bed. And it was just like interesting to me just to see the flow of some other people's day, to see like what do they do in a day when, you know, they have this going on or that going on. One lady, her Vlogtober video was her going to her son's football game, and they don't have to be long, so I'm super excited about that. Some people's videos are like 10 minutes. I saw one lady's Vlogtober video was 7 minutes and like 30 some seconds. So it encourages me because I don't have to have like super long videos, and I thought that they needed to be at least like 20 minutes or whatever. They don't. So I'm gonna get over here. I'm going to start my Vlogtober intro. Tomorrow is my mother's birthday. I love my mommy. So I'll probably go and see her. Well, yeah, I'll probably go and see her after she gets back, because she's going to get a mani-pedi. Her and my dad are going for mani-pedis tomorrow. So I'll probably go check her out after they get home from their mani-pedi for her birthday. And I probably won't video because she does not like being on camera. My dad, I don't think he really cares either way. My mom, she'll give you the little wave, or she might take a little picture, but that ain't her thing. So I don't want to encroach upon her space. But Saturday I'll be here with the video, but that'll be starting a new vlog, or will it be ending? No, that'll be ending this current vlog. Saturday will be kind of cool. I'm going to a food truck festival. I might go to a farmer's market Saturday morning. So we'll see what we have in store. I know for sure we're going to the food truck festival. And then next week, Jesus, I have got to get out here in this garden.
And went to sleep.
Man, be happy either or. I'm still. Happy Saturday, everyone. We are out here at the Great Food Truck Festival. They have lots of vendors. It is, how much is it to get in? $7.75 to get in, and we're gonna walk around and see what they got going on out here today. Vendors over there. I'll stop at those on the way out, but right now it's all about getting some food. Yeah. You want unlimited? I'm not sure. So this is the vegetarian tacos from RVA Street Foodies, or RVA? Yeah, RVA Street Foodies. So they have a vegan spot, vendors that are selling different things. Oh, look at those hats over there. Then this is the crazy potato. They got things for the kids. No cash, no change. Cash out, PayPal, Chime, and Venmo. y'all. So when the song come on at home, I'm about to be doing the line dance. About to get on his last nerve. All right, hey y'all. I am about to head to my parents' house because I told y'all yesterday was her birthday, and she's been saying she wanted a peach cobbler, so I made a little peach cobbler, and my husband was supposed to make her some shrimp fried rice like eons ago, and so he made her some shrimp fried rice. So yesterday she had seafood from my sister, and then we took her some gifts, and then today she has no clue that I'm actually on my way over her house to bring her this cobbler and this rice. But I'm not staying long because Love and Marriage Huntsville is getting ready to come back on at 8 o'clock. So I need to be back home in my jammies with some wine and in front of the TV. I'm actually gonna go home and bake a lemon cake because I've been wanting a lemon cake for probably about 2 weeks, and my mom likes lemon cake also, so I'll probably take her a slice. It depends on if she wants any additional sweet treats, but I'm gonna make a lemon cake when I get back home, and watch some Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I gotta see if when Bell Collective comes back on. I wonder if it came on last night and I just missed it. But the food truck festival was fun. The prices were kind of high for some of the portions that they were giving out, but I guess that's to be expected. So mad. So there was the truck that I got my lobster roll from, and they had like samples. The sample menu, trucks could decide what they were going to have as their sample menu. So their sample offering was clam chowder, and I wish I had asked to see the sample size prior to paying for it, but I didn't. Y'all, it was $3 for a sample size. Let's just say that. And I didn't see the way that their food truck was set up. You couldn't really see behind the window. Like, they had the window here where you order, then it was this solid part of the truck, then it was another pickup window. I get home, and why did I pay $3 for a condiment size of clam chowder? Literally, one of the little clear white containers that you get like at restaurants. They put your ketchup in, or your mustard, or your mayo, or whatever. That was $3. $3. I was so mad. I was like, okay, won't be doing that ever again. It tasted good, but it was not $3 good for that little container. So I was kind of frustrated about that. The lobster roll, I asked for the lobster to be on to put the roll on the side, because I wanted the bread on the side, because I knew I was gonna eat it once I got home. And I opened it up, bamboozled, run amok, led astray. It was lobster meat. It was lobster claw in this cup with a slice of lemon. No seasoning on the lobster. And he was like, yeah, it's gonna be buttered. And butter where? Because there wasn't none on that. So the bread was buttered. So I'm gonna heat the bread up. I'm gonna just put it on the toaster and turn it, or I might just throw it in the toaster oven real quick. I mean the air fryer real quick, just to heat the bread up. Ooh, I think I'm gonna put all of it, because I had crab meat and I just was so frustrated. I tasted the lobster and you could tell it was frozen. So what did I do? Oh, I took the lobster out. And why are you sitting at this green light, sir? Why? Oh, you're trying to get over. I'm glad I got over in this lane because they would have been holding me up. I'm glad that I took the lobster out and tried it, because instead of just putting it on the bread and eating it. But you could tell it was frozen and it had like a watery taste. So I had one crab cluster left from last night. So I picked all the crab meat out of that, mixed it with the lobster, cut it all up, and I had some shrimp. So I cut that. So I'm about to have a seafood roll when I get back home. I'm gonna do a lot when I get home because I gotta eat, gotta bake the cake, and I'm gonna watch TV while I do it all, with some wine. So I think I'm gonna open a Prosecco. I want bubbles. Anywho, girl, because bubbles are good with a piece of cake, honey. So all that, the experience was good. It's always good to go and hang out. My sister was there, my nieces, as y'all saw, my niece's best friend and one of my former Girl Scouts. They now live out of the state, but they're here for the weekend visiting my sister. So I was glad to see her and her little sister. So that was cool. But I'm gonna go over here to my parents' house real quick, drop this off. Yep, both cars are there. And then I'm gonna get back home, and that's gonna be it for the evening. So this has been cool. It's been a good, kind of a relaxing week, and I am gonna end the vlog here. Y'all remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Those likes, I know I have said it before and I'm gonna keep saying it probably, those likes go a long way, because it kind of helps. Like, I'm a small YouTuber, but it could still help push my content out to other people who might, be interested in what I post. So like, comment, and subscribe, and the comments help too. So drop down in the comments and say hey, and I'll see y'all next week.